All right, my friends, here we go. I am going to do a little bit of game input. It's my least favorite thing to do in terms of chess improvement. It's not terrible, but it's my least favorite thing to do. First, I got to look up this kid I played. And yeah, he was born in 2013, so 13 years old. And it looks like he's at 2200, so let's, or 2215 if we want to be generous to myself. Let's put this all in here. So it is me, Kraai. And I got a sad rating of 2385. And supposedly I'm a GM. This is going to be Yue Tariq. And he's like 2215. And Candidate Master. That's what he's got for himself. And this thing was a draw. Okay, and the date, my good friends, this was like last year. No, excuse me. This year, it would have been Saturday the 31st, right? Yes. Bam. Okay, and Baltimore Open will write. And this is going to be round 3. Well, we're doing everything here. Okay, good. This is our guy. All right. So. All right, let's do this correctamundo. D4, D5. And actually, I gotta start way back here. We will say time control update. And then for this guy, D5, we are going to say he came 10 minutes late. Him coming late suggested to me that he had something against the London planned. Normally, he didn't play queen pawn. Okay. So, knight f3, knight f6, c4. I believe I saw him wince here. Okay, so e6, knight c3, bishop e7, bishop g5, castles e3, c6 fairly quickly. And we'll say black plays passively. Later, I saw this was his style. And he's pretty good at it. Also drew de Fermion later on. Okay, so was my intention, had been looking at some old Geller games with this line. c6. Bishop d3. Still playing pretty quickly here. Knight d7. 115. Castles. 129. H6. 111. Bishop h4. 129. Oh, it's actually doing something really weird here. It's saying 4 hours. Uh-oh, something went dramatically wrong. Oh, I blew it here somewhere. Oh, what? Okay, wait. Wait. I blew it over here. Yeah, no, I blew it. Excuse me. Why would it say? Why would it do that to me? So move 8. I have 129. Yeah, and then bishop h4. No, also 129. Yes. Okay, good. Nothing's wrong. Time graph looks fine. Now b6. 111. Okay, what do we want to say about this? I'm interested in what the database shows here. Clearly passive, but has to be eminently playable. Okay. Now, I played a kind of funky move. I don't know if I want to, how bad I want to criticize it yet, though. 123. All right. So Queen E2 would have been the natural move. That was one variation I did. And, of course, I could also play Rook C1 first. Let's just call that a small advantage. Okay, I didn't feel this was necessarily bad. And right, he doesn't think about it at all. Let's write it as an exclamation. He doesn't think about it at all. Shows his passive temperament. Okay. All three moves by black are playable. 122. 121. So basically instantly, he goes bishop b7. Okay. The position I foresaw when playing CD. Seems like black owes me a 6. And I should be able to whip something up. So if bishop a6, he unfortunately has that move. So rook fc1. And now a6. And he spends a little time on it, not too much. Darn it, I know why that happened now. Okay, 106. We can definitely consider knight e4. Bishop e7. Queen e7. Knight b5. Exclam. I think white's a little bit better. Okay. All right, so a6 is played. And now I come up with a funky move. Working against b5 and knight e4. All right. He now plays a good move. Now, right. Bishop d6. I'm going to give an exclam. And he's at 102. All right. With queen e7 and e5 available. All right. All right, now I played e4 pretty quickly, and I regret it a little bit. So, how fast did I did this? I did this in 3 minutes. This move screamed to be played. And I definitely thought the coming position had to be better for me. It was also hard to see another idea. All right, so one move I could do is a little weird. I'm going to say why it's a little bit better. It's a little weird, though. It's always a little bit debatable. No, I think you're a little bit better. Okay. So e4. Okay. DE. All right, so this is played again quickly. Now he's just raging in quickness. Knight CE4. I got 110. Well, I did it quickly anyway. And now he goes bishop E7. And basically instantly moving. And now I do a boo-boo, I think. I mean, it really... I'll just say it. It looks like I have something. Exclam. Knight C3. And we'll say you would only consider this move if you saw that black can hold the game continuation. Okay, so knight c3. So as an example, knight d5, bishop g3, knight df6, a3 exclam, and we'll say we're a little bit better. Right. So bishop g3. He goes knight e4 with an hour left. I take knight f6. And now I, okay, what has he got? 56 left. Now I played rook c7. Quickly again, not... Oh, too fast, buddy. Again, played with the spirit of, well, that's Gotta be the move. And we'll say this move, it's kind of funky. We'll say at least poses questions. So just as a sample variation here. Oh yeah, I went deep over here. I don't know if it's anything special, by the way, but at least it poses some questions, you know, for say. Okay. Let me make sure these people aren't yelling at me. Okay. Okay, so rook c7. Did I really spend 9 minutes on this move? I guess I did. Okay. All right, so now it's unfortunate. I just got 51. Black is escaping. All right, so rook c6, and I got 52. And the bummer for me is boom, 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 boom. Counterplay. And we'll say bummer. So I did rook c6. Bishop takes, pawn takes, rook c8, rook ac1, queen d7, rook 1 c3. I did not have much. Rook takes, rook b8. Oh, okay. b4, 47. Queen d8, a4. Rook c8, el pasivus. All right, a4, I got 44 left. Rook c8. Wait a second. Yeah, he's got 36 left. I played b5. So if d5, he just goes bap, 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 and we're going to call that counterplay. So b5. AB, AB. Now I felt he made a weird move. Felt like a risk. He moved. Rook A8. No problems. All right, Rook C7. Now I spent like forever. Spent forever here trying to make this work. I don't know what this very said. Yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, though, I don't have anything. Yeah, he's got 32. But don't have anything here. All right, let's wrap this up. Queen A4, King F8, Queen A8. I got 15 minutes left. King E7, check to the miserable king. And we just made a draw here. Okay, let's save this bad boy. Boom. Save and publish. And we'll change the scene for just a second. So we'll just come here and we'll look at the... yeah, look at that time graph. It says I was moved a little fast. Oh, wait a second. My thing is not showing. Let's fix that. There we go. I am moving a little fast, the dojo says. That's correct, too, buddy. It's correct. A little too fast. Oh, man, that was a bummer. Okay, Kraai. Let's do another one, then. Okay, so what am I trying to do? We got a new game to put in, bud. All right, let's go to the next one. This is another young kid, dude. So we're going to go games, analysis board, PGN, not PGN, starting position. Here I am black. We're going to put this in. So this woman's name is Yang Amy. And let's look her up here real quick. This woman, you never know. You never know. She might be ready. She was born in 2014. 2014, bro. What's going on, man? Oh. All right. So, she is a WFM. So her rating is 2155. It's 57, but we're going to leave it there. WFM. All right, so now you got the chump Unk GM here. No, that's not the map. Let me go Kraai. Unk GM. And this was also a shady draw. These kids, dude, they were killing me. This is Baltimore Open, round 3. Okay, beautiful. Okay, let's go to the game review, and we'll get into it. C4, E6, Knight C3, Bishop B4, E3, Castle. So we will say, saw that Balakrishnan played this move just to avoid. Oh, you know what we did not do? Hold on. We got to finish that last game. Bishop, just to avoid Bishop D2. Hold on. We're not done with that other thing, buddy. Okay, time out. Let's save this. We'll come back to it. Save and publish. And now I go back. Oh, okay, I just have to find it again. So we go games. My games. Save analysis. Delete. And now I go my games. And here we go over here. We had incomplete questions over here. In particular, I wanted to see what the database says. Maybe a couple computer questions. So as you can see, it's got 6%. Kind of what you'd expect. It seems like it's a soft move, but ultimately there's nothing, incredibly wrong with it. So C6. All right, Bishop D3. Queen C2 people like more. Okay. Knight D7. Castles. H6. Bishop H4. B6. And now, this will be the first thing I want to ask the beast about. How does it feel about CD versus Queen E2 or Rook C1? Oh, look at that, dude. So we have a new thing at the dojo. This is my first time actually seeing it. The C takes D5 at the very top is us being linked in with cloud analysis. So analysis that's already been done. And so my local engine is actually liking C takes D5 best. But this super engine has analyzed C takes D5 as being just plus 0.2. Okay, so I'm happy with this C takes D5. And now this C takes D5, it says I'm much better. Look at that cloud thing saying Bishop G3, though. That's weird. That's a weird move. All right, so Queen E2, very human move. Bishop B7. Rook FC1. I like Rook FC1. All right, A6. And now my Knight D2 is not coming up, my young friend. Knight A4 makes 0 sense to me. I guess it kind of makes sense, but Bishop G3 is interesting. All right, let's look at Bishop G3. And we'll say, didn't consider this prophylactic move. But wait a second. What's wrong with Knight H5? We're playing Bishop E5. Well, right. So this would be the main question. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I don't know. So, Parm Pam Pam, hello. SF likes white, but it's not immediate to me that I would want this position. Immediately obvious, I guess I should say. Interesting. Like on rook c8, it wants a3. On rook c2 or something. It's a little bizarre. Okay, so I played the move knight d2. Oh, and it's talking about e5 directly. No, no one had that on their bingo card, dude. All right, so we'll just put e5 up there. Ridiculous. All right, now I just want to make sure no one's played this, really? Oh, we have a couple games. Interesting. Somebody played rook c2 here. Makes some sense, I guess. All right, so this is my novelty. And I guess if we want to be fancy about it, we'll say novelty. Bum, 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 bum. Novelty. Okay. So I thought bishop d6 was fine. I thought it was a good move. And now f4, didn't consider that, dude. Wow. Okay. I wasn't thinking about f4 at all. Wow. Okay. Didn't consider this nice move at all. Huh. Oh, f4 is a nice move, dude. That's a nice move. I guess it's counterintuitive because, oh my gosh, if e5 is his only idea, dude, play f4 and get ready for knight f3, e5. Let me just ask one dumb question. Let's say he goes queen b8. He just wants to play g4 like a maniac, dude. That's just, yeah. Well, I wanted to do g4. I was clicking on that, but I changed his mind. That says clear advantage. Wow. Amazing. Sometimes the computer, I mean, it's interesting. F4 wasn't on my agenda at all. Makes a lot of sense when you see it. Huh. No, how come you don't see? For a little. Okay, so bishop d6. I played e4 like a chump. And now look at that. It still likes me a little bit. And it's actually doing the line that we played. Bishop e7. Bishop g3. Now look at that. It does not like this move, knight e4. Oh, I didn't pawn. Dude, you missed. Wait. Oh, dude. Oh, bro. You didn't consider bishop c7 at all? Oh, no, dude. Oh, no. Oh. I'm a chump. I'm a chump. Oh. Idiot. All right, hold on. Let's just ponder this for a second. So queen e8, knight e4, and now if knight f6, I have knight d6. End of the game. Excuse me. Bruv. I am missing things. This one, I think, is a great example of where the computer can can help, man. There were some basic things you missed. So now it correctly just says, now I don't got anything. Now he is playing perfect chess. Yep, total zeros, man. Total zeros. All right, well, that was fascinating. So, all right, Kraai, get it together. What is your opinion of player who play cow? Well, no, come on. All right, my friends, I actually gotta go. Gotta go do some random things. All right, so I gotta go here. I gotta log it. And all right, so annotate classical games. Update progress. I only got one done today. I have a lot that have not been getting done, and today I have 340. Excuse me, 340 is what I've done for the day. I was analyzing a different position earlier on. All right, let's do it. And then we gotta raid somebody. I'll come back at some point. Maybe even today. Let's raid I Am Rosen. This is part of the Chess Dojo training program, what you're seeing here. Noah says, hey, love your content so much. These kids today are crazy. Drawing GMs at such an age, even if you are an UNC GM. I agree, man, but I have to admit, I had more chances in that game than I realized, especially with Bishop C7, dude. What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay.